Hey, hi, you guys. We're getting ready to make a traditional Cascade bridal bouquet. So I hope this kind of works. We're kind of new with our setup, so we're working it out. I'm gonna kind of adjust and look and see, and we'll make it good as we go. So I'm gonna just let you know what we're using. This is lemon leaf. Isn't that beautiful? Nice rich green. It's a great option if you don't want the traditional um what is it? Eucalyptus, I guess is traditional now because people have used it for like a decade. So I'm gonna put just a little bit of Oasis glue down here. I'm setting my line. So it's gonna be this long. I'm gonna kind of do this. Can you see? I don't know, Tori, is this good? Let's see here. I don't want like that. It's so hard to get a good setup, right? We're so bad at this.
I know.
We're bad at
Bear
this.
with
We're
us.
great at what we are doing, but we're terrible at this. So, okay. So this is a traditional bouquet, and I'm using just Oasis. I mean, you can't really see it, but it's Oasis tube glue. And for all the parts that are like hanging down, I'm gonna put this tube glue on it to keep it from falling out so the bride can move freely without worrying about any bits falling out of her bouquet. That's scary because and this is an Oasis container. You know what? I should show you this. This is what's underneath a bridal bouquet. Isn't that cool? It's a plastic with wet foam, Oasis foam in here, and then that keeps the water in it. It's full of water so that the flowers stay nice and hydrated over the course of the event. So Cascade bouquets were like they're the traditional ones that like hang down and the trend really has been more hand tied the last couple years, but I have seen quite a few of the traditional cascades coming back, which I do love. All right. Now her style is not to have a ton of greenery everywhere, so we're not going to put a lot more greenery in. I just wanted something that gave me my line. So now I know that I don't want to go further than this, further than that, or further than down here. So that kind of it's like what I call a stopper, which stops me. These are black Baccara. Is that right? Nani? Are these black Baccaras? Yeah. I couldn't think of if it was black Baccara or black pearl. Black Baccara roses. Look how nice and dark they are. They're way darker than the normal like freedom rose. That's bright red. So we have those. What else? Let's see what else we have. We have 8 Mandela. Look at this. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Yeah, keep in mind we didn't take the garden petals off of these yet, so they're still kind of But once we clean them up, they'll be beautiful. We leave our garden petals on long. We don't take them off when they first come in, like most shops, because we don't want to whittle the roses down to a smaller amount. We want to just let them open naturally and then just take those last 2 or 3 petals off versus having to do it again in a couple days and then take it off like a total of 10 petals, which can be a lot. And then we have, let's see, 5 light pink. Light pink. Check. What else do we have? You got baby's breath, Italian ruscus, and lemon leaf. Some ruscus. Isn't this pretty? Bam! So I'm going to put some of this down in here too. Makes a nice line. A little bit of our tube glue. Little short pieces here. Kind of tuck those in. We don't want to lose them. All right, now we're all greened up and ready to go. So, looks like it's pretty evenly distributed when it comes to color. Let's put this sit right inside here, but I think I want one more that's just a hair longer. Trick is not to go out the back of this. And you don't want to put glue on the place that you cut either, because if you do that, then it won't be able to drink the water. Trick with these cascades is that you only have really one shot to put your stems in. Other than that, if you do more than that, it'll break your oasis, and you don't want to break the oasis because then you got to start the whole bouquet over again. All right. Did those corsages go? I said, did the corsages get picked up yet?
No.
All right. There. Here's the bottom. So she'll hold it like down here, but now you can see how this is stacking one on top of the other. Give you my phone before I ruin it. Okay. There you go. Now I'm going to put in just a little bit of color. I'm just kind of color blocking with this. Pretty. I'm gonna see if I can open this just a little bit. Not really. These are really tight. See, and I'm kind of turning them up now where these are looking down. They're going to slowly start to look up. So it goes over like that. I think it's time to pick our focal point. I don't want the focal point to be this dark red black Baccara because it's not going to be as bright and like it's going to be really hard to see it in photographs. And I know that the photographs would look better if our focal flowers were maybe a little bit lighter so you could see them. So that the camera lens has something to grab onto. So dead center, I am not putting a black Baccara, and that's the reason why. As a florist, you have to think about the photos and everything that comes with it. With these weddings, we do a lot to help the pictures come out nice, or we should be thinking about them. What a nice little Valentine's wedding. They're cute. I think the bride is picking this up tomorrow morning, or we're dropping it off tomorrow morning. That's what we are doing, or midday or something. And this will be fine. It'll just hang out in the cooler. Still just staying in my shape, like I said. All right. Sink some of these down in there and give us a nice color. Now, I love this combination. I think it's so pretty. Alina does not like it. Do you, Nana? She's not as big. She likes it, but she's not as big of a fan as some of the other colors. I love this. And so you notice I'm not putting some of the glue on these because I don't need to. They're not going to be hanging down. I don't need to glue them. It's starting to look like a bouquet though. Look. See that? Now we gotta do something about this line that we have though. That's not good. Do you have any more pieces for this wedding, Elena?
Yeah, we have this here, decorated roses and
Altar?
yeah.
Nice. I think we're gonna put in just a little bit more greenery to fill it out. This is a way. I'm gonna turn that. Sorry about that. It's too much, isn't it? We're trying to get straight on how to have lights and stuff, and we're not quite there yet. I'm gonna just tuck in little bits of this. I'm gonna cut it off at each of its little breaks instead of putting the whole thing in. I'm just gonna do little pieces. I have a piece of hair that's flying around on my forehead. Feels like there's like a bug on me. I know it's my hair though. Let's cover up some of this plastic in here. I used to be so afraid of doing Cascade bouquets. I think a lot of designers get like that when they start. You're always thinking that you're gonna ruin them. You only have that little itty bitty place to put the flowers, and it really comes down to how you organize your inserts, like at what stage you do what. It makes all the difference. Of course, you don't know what that is until you messed up about 12 of them and had to restart them. It's the same thing with casket sprays and just like that too. Very nerve wracking. I think when I first started too, I wanted to make all the bouquets really big. I wanted everybody to have like this gargantuan bouquet. Like, what was I thinking? Nobody wants well, some people want them, but they don't want them to weigh 30 pounds. Like, all mine were super big, really awkward to hold. We all got to start somewhere, I guess. That's where I started. This just fills this out really nice. Turn it around, see what's going on back here. So the back of the bouquet is what the bride sees, top and the back. So I always try to make those super special. Where a lot of times I feel like they're forgotten about. The back of a bouquet isn't really a big deal. That people forget about, how to put things back then. They're like, oh, it's just the back. Well, that's what the bride sees. So we want to make that super special. All right. Well, I think I'm going to sign off. I'm going to add a little baby's breath to this and finish it up. But I think for now, that's a good start. Bye. Mm.